Hi guys, so I'm going to read Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos number 2. So, Commandos, it is useless to resist. You are 7 doomed men. Don't give up, you howlers. We'll still live to hear these goose-stepping goons holler uncle. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos and 7 doomed men. They knew it was a suicide mission, but not one of them faltered. Script, Stan Lee, art Jack Kirby, inking Dick Ayers, lettering Art Simic. Our grim tale begins in the dark streets of a Nazi-occupied French coastal town, where 7 silent figures take up battle positions. Move, ya howlers! Get the lead out! This ain't a Sunday school picnic. Hey, Sarge, were you born so sweet and gentle, or did y'all have to work at it? Stop the comedy, Reb. Now listen, you heroes. At exactly 1300 hours, one of our destroyers is going to slip into this port and blow it sky high. Now, it's our job to keep the Nazis busy with fun and games, so that they don't stop the destroyer. That ought to be simple enough even for you meatheads to understand. Now scatter! Here come a couple of playmates for us. Here, Hans. Here's a present for you. That's our signal, Dino. Oh, that's our signal, Dino. Let's let Adolf's apes know we're here. If they ain't heard Fury's first voice by now, they ain't gonna hear those grenades. But I'm right with you, Gabe. What is los? I heard explosions. Can it be the damned Commandos? Nein, they wouldn't dare attack a heavily guarded submarine base like this one. I wouldn't make a book on that, pal. Here's a little something to liven up your party. Help me keep this door shut, Is. Sure, dum-dum. Who wouldn't want those guys to catch a cold in the draft? After hearing explosions all over town, it doesn't take the Nazis long to suspect that they may have some uninvited guests among them. Disperse! We are being attacked! Don't just stand there, Max Schnell. But who is attacking? What? We have seen nobody. Where are they? It must be the Dark Commandos. They are like ghosts in the night. Commandos, bah. What chance do they have against soldiers of the master race? But at the command headquarters of the heavily fortified Nazi U-boat base, there is a somewhat less confidence in the air. You idiot! Why the delay? Send for help immediately. I cannot, Captain. Something has tampered with the radio. Oh, gee whiz, y'all found out about it, did you? And I just wanted to be a little surprised. Sure, we do hope we're making enough noise to satisfy the Sarge. Scratch 1 Nazi command car. Come on, Gabe, sound recall on that tin horn of yours. Now that Hitler's helpmates know we're here, we gotta draw them away from the sub-pen, so move! I hear you talking, Sarge. Stand back, man. I'm really gonna rock this town. Look, it's them, the Commandos. The way they yell, it is as they have us outnumbered. We cannot shoot. Our own men are in the way. Stop them, don't get them, don't let them escape. Keep tooting, Gabe. Come on, you guys. Let them know what we're here. Howl, blast ya, howl. Wow! And as the Howling Commandos lure the unsuspecting Nazis further and further from the U-boat pens, a decrepit old destroyer slips noiselessly past the now unmanned defenses. There are no humans aboard the silent ship, nothing except more than a ton of TNT, and when the ship strikes the docks... The explosion! It comes from the U-boat pens! It can only mean one thing. We have been tricked. While the Commandos let us away from the docks, the Allied Navy blew up our U-boats. The Führer will shoot us for this. We are disgraced. We are as good as dead. Meanwhile, taking advantage of the Nazis' sudden panic, Fury and his men double back to the coast and then... I've been robbed. This ain't even Saturday night. A speedy PT boat quickly scoops up the 7 men and heads back towards the Isle of Britain. Good work, Fury. The mission was a complete success. Well, what did you expect? I was in charge, wasn't I? The Sarge must really been slipping. Usually if someone says something nice to him, he chews his head clean off.
All those Nazi subs going up in smoke. Sure is a pretty sight, ain't it?
What are you looking for, Junior? A medal? Someday you guys get Charlie horsed for patting yourselves on the back too much. A short time later, back at home base.
Come on, dress it up, you slobs. You're supposed to be soldiers.
Is he kidding? We ain't slept for 3 days. Does he expect us to skip the barracks?
Climb up, pal. If he hears you, he's liable to swim you back to the Nazis of the double.
Sergeant Fury, I've been looking for you. I got a message. Well, what do you want me to do about it? Give you a kiss? Say, what you gotta, and lay off the speech making, see? Oops, sorry, Sarge. It's just that Captain Happy Sam Sawyer wants to see you. That is, if you don't mind. Why didn't you say so, Squirt? Here, puts his sheet in your hope chest. Now get out of my way. Yes, Sarge. Sure, Sarge. Glad to, Sarge. Thanks, Sarge. Now look, Happy Sam. The sub-base was blown up and we're all back safe. But if you expect me to write a blasted report in triplicate, then...
Shut up, Fury. Stand at attention when you're talking to me. I'm still your commanding officer. And don't you forget it, you lop-jawed, thick-skulled, loud-mouthed gold brick.
Sorry, Captain. I didn't mean to be disrespectful, sir. Okay, Nick, old friend. At ease. I have to talk to you that way once in a while, just so you don't think you're running the whole blame war. But now I've got a new mission for you and your men. The boys are pretty bushed, Captain. How much of a rest can they have first? Sorry, Nick, there'll be no time for resting. This is a top priority mission, and that means you leave now. Did you ever hear of the German town of Heinmund? Yeah, that's where the Nazis are supposed to be experimenting with some new kind of weapon, ain't it? Right. Can't tell you what the weapon is, but it's the same one we're working on at the top-secret Manhattan Project. First one to get it wins the war. We just found out they've been shipping lots of heavy water to Heinmund. That means they're in the final stages, and they gotta be stopped. Without that heavy water, they won't be able to complete work on the new weapon. So I don't care what you do with the water. You can pour it into the ocean. You can dump it down a well. You and the rest of your howlers can drink it. But get rid of it! All right, I get the message. 30 seconds later. All right, you sleeping beauties. What do you think this is, a rest home? On your feet, all ya! Did somebody hear something? Not me, as I aim to be stone deaf for the next 2 weeks. Shut up, y'all. I'm dreaming about my little southern hunted chili. Now look, you kiddies. You don't want to make your slummable old Sarge angry, do ya? What was that? Relax, guys. It's just a Sarge tucking us in. Now, what do you... Wait, who's that guy? Oh, that's Skate. Okay. Now, what do you want to go and do that for, Sarge? Whoa.
For a minute I thought my wife whispering to me.
Now that you're all nice and cozy again, we got a new little outing for us to go on. Are you nuts or something? We just got back from a mission.
He means it. Of all the blasted blamed chicken scratch outfits, I had to pick the Howling Commandos.
And so in their usually sparkling good spirits, the happy, cheerful, rosy-cheeked squad, dressed like a German seaman, head for new fun and games. Stop dragging it back there, you lunkheads. March. What for, Sarge? Ain't no newsreel cameras aimed this way, I can see.
We ain't gonna win this crummy war with your wisecracks, Dino.
A short time later, aboard a specially prepared German fishing ship.
Hey, Sarge, what kind of mission is this anyway?
The usual, stupid, a suicide mission. Don't they have any kind in this man's army? Sure, but we don't get 'em. Well, you don't
catch me complaining. Any kind of mission is more peaceful than going back to my wife.
Dum-dum, I don't think you got a wife. Who'd marry an old walrus like you? Hey, you guys! Grab the hardware. Here comes a patrol boat. Heil Hitler! Stand by to identify yourselves.
Let's go, you howlers. Show 'em your identification loud and clear. Wahoo!
Too bad we got our social security guards. Yeah, maybe you got a driver's license you can show 'em. Later that day, a somewhat damaged Nazi U-boat jumps quietly into base.
Click those heels, dumpcuffs. Go step smartly. Remember, you're the pride of the German Navy.
Hey, Sarge, I didn't know you were such a big ham.
Shut up, shut your yapping. Keep scoop stepping, dum-dung.
We got a long way to go.
Halt! It is forbidden to leave Mitut. The password.
Ja, too many Van Dort Commandos have been slipping through our lines. So give the password, if you please.
We got news for you, Hans. We don't please.
There's a Nazi command car behind them. If we can just grab it. What do you mean, if? Boy, this'll be real exciting if they ever make a movie of it.
Watch! Look out! Up ahead! A Nazi with a grenade! Of all the crummy luck. Come on, you jokers, the picnic's over. Now you're gonna earn your pay.
Red's knocked out, Sarge. He hit his head against the windshield. We'll have to carry him. You guys keep moving. I'll stay behind and hold him off until you're in the clear.
Who says so? I'm the corporal in this squad, Junior, so I'll tell you who stays behind. Hightail it after the other sonny boy. Don't worry about me. After some of the fights I have with the little woman, this'll be like a vacation for me. Now move!
I'll never win a medal with you always hogging the glory, dum-dum.
We cannot follow the Commandos. One of the lunatics is holding us off with an automatic rifle. We'll soon put him out of the way. Quick, bring up the heavy machine gun. Mach schnell, you fools.
Here comes the captain. Here is the gun. Now we will take care of the Commandos, easy, ja? But the Nazi troops soon learn that there is no such thing as taking care of a Commandos easy.
Woohoo! I'm picking them off like flies. For the lover, I'm running out of ammo. Well, when the ammo's gone, I can always throw the blame gun. And when the gun's gone, I ain't particular. I'll throw anything. And when there's nothing left to throw, I can always throw it myself.
The American fights like a demon. Hold him. What is wrong? He is only a bad man.
So you hold him. We have him now. And when there's nothing else to do, I can still always just plain cuss.
But by the time the Nazis have beaten Dum-Dum, the rest of the Howling Commandos have vanished within the confines of the city. And so, keep your eyes open. The Commandos might be anywhere. I can almost feel their eyes on us, waiting to strike. Good thing I managed to borrow this Nazi monkey suit. The owner won't be needing it for a while. I was able to see where they took Dum-Dum. Now I gotta tell the Sarge. Hey, put up those guns, you meatheads. Here, it's me, Dymno. They took Dum-Dum to Gestapo headquarters. If we don't get him out of there fast, we're gonna have to find us a new corporal.
I'm the guy who decides what we do, soldier, and don't you forget it. We got a mission to take care of. We can't let anything sidetrack us, right?
Right, Sarge. Yeah, Dum-Dum's a big boy. He knew what he was doing. It's just the brakes, that's all. So he got caught. It could happen to any of us. We all can't risk the whole mission just to save one little commando. And I guess there's only one thing to do.
Now you're thinking like Commandos. You're blame well right, there's only one thing to do. Let's go get Dum-Dum! Woohoo!
A short time later at the Gestapo headquarters guard room.
Soon we will finish off the captured commando, Nine. Let us drink to that. The only good commando is a finished off commando.
Say, that's a pretty funny toast you just made, Hans.
Doch schön, but my name is not Hans.
Strange. I never seen him before.
That's okay, Hans, 'cause you ain't gonna see me again either. That's it, you jackals, run for cover. Psh! And here's a little something to coax you out of your way.
What was all the shooting?
There can't be any enemies here in Gestapo headquarters. Now, you howlers, show him how wrong he is.
Hey, Sarge, here I am. Get me out of here. Heck, I'm missing all the fun.
What is lost?
Oh, there you are, you big ape. We should have left you there. It was real nice and peaceful without you shooting your big mouth off all the time.
Still the same old sweet-tempered Sarge.
Minutes later. Come on, don't stop for nothing. It looks like we made it.
What do we do now, Sarge? We're still miles away from Hindmund.
That's so dum-dum? What are you bucking for now? A job with Ren McNally? Hey, Sarge, if you won't jump down my throat for saying it, I got an idea how to get Hindmund. There's a big concentration camp outside of Hindmund. Now, what if we... All right, Junior, you don't have to spell it out. I read you. Now, listen real good, you howlers. For once Junior has an idea. The easiest way to reach Hindmund is to let the Nazis bring us there. All we gotta do is find ourselves a nice little stormtrooper. Here comes one now, Sarge. All right. Now, all of you do like I told you. And if anyone goofs, I'll just plain pulverize them. We surrender. We knew you'd find us sooner or later. We knew we couldn't escape from the master race for long. But please, have mercy. Don't send us back to Hindmund. No, you mustn't. You can't. Not Hindmund, not that. Fall in behind me. If you escaped from Hindmund, you must go back to Hindmund. Now march.
Just let me give him one little...
Do you want to ruin everything, you blame brain? I wish to report capturing 7 escaped not prisoners from Hindmund. You captured those 7? Maybe the Führer is right. Maybe we are the master race.
Look at them, the cowards, surrendering to one German soldier. That is why we shall rule the world. Bah, I have no time to waste on these cowardly swine. The easiest thing is to shoot them. Glober dispose of them. Ja, mein Commandant.
But suddenly the door swings open and...
Hold! Do you not realize, you fool, that we are short of labor? The Gestapo!
No wonder you wear a monocle. You are nearsighted. You cannot see that those prisoners will be good workers. Forgive me, I was too hasty. See how healthy they are? We can use such specimens.
Get your clammy paw off me, Fritz, or else.
Pipe down, you fathead. Can't you see he's playing right into our hands?
Okay, but these cold-blooded Nazi dealers in human misery makes my blood boil.
Send all 7 of them to the concentration camp at Hindmund. Ja, Heil Hitler. It shall be done at once. And so, it worked. We're on our way. I bet this is the first time any guys were happy they were going to a concentration camp. We ain't just any guys, we're the Howling Commandos. And don't ever forget it. A day later. Keep moving, keep in line. Stay in step or we shoot. So this is... Hindmund, hey? Or this is Hindmund. Cozy little resort, ain't it? Man, I just can't wait until we start tearing it all apart. Oh, tearing it all apart. A strong-looking new batch of laborers for us. The Führer will be pleased.
It's hard to believe that human beings can treat other men like this.
In case you ain't heard about it, dum-dum, this is one of the reasons we're fighting this war. We're through kidding around now. We gotta burst out of here and find the Nazi experimental weapons lab. But first we'll give them a little something to remember us by. Sounds like it's time for us to use Operation Cyclone, eh, Sarge? Right. Oh. Wait, that's Gabe talking. Anyway. Right, Gabe. And this is where we do it. It is forbidden to speak in here. That's so. Oh, that's so. Tell us about it, Otto. Stop. What? Oh, what? Exactly 10 seconds later. Okay, we got ourselves a weapon. Now let's use it.
Sweet dreams, Otto. You'll be having lots of company real soon.
What's the first step, Sarge? Grab yourselves some guns, or do I have to do everything?
The man said grab guns, so we'll grab 'em.
Striking in silence under the cover of darkness, the Commandos move like the well-trained superb fighting machines they are. Until, that does it, we're all armed now. Seconds later, an unannounced visitor arrives at the Central Guard Tower. Quiet night tonight. Oh, quiet night tonight? Why not? Disposing of the hapless guards in routine commando style, Dum-Dum throws a switch which shuts off the electrical current on the fences. And then,
"Here you are, Gabe. Make yourself useful."
"With pleasure, partner." "There, just in time. Now Fury did his part of the job, crunk." But Fury always does his part of the job, and so...
"Himmel! Someone has blown up the ammunition storehouse! The headquarters building, everything! Yahoo, you heroes! This is only the beginning. Free those prisoners and follow me."
Here we go.
Here we go. It's party time again."
"I've been aching to do this for hours. Have one on me, you goose-stepping goon."
"All you howlers head for the stables with me while the prisoners escape to the hills."
"Free! We're free at last! It's like a miracle! We can live again, fight again!"
"Take this, you inhuman barbarian! Now you can see how it feels to be on the losing side."
Then at the stables, "I saw these workhorses as we were marched in here. Figured they'd come in handy." That's it. I get confused between him and, no, he's blonde. He's drawn as blonde hair. So I saw these workhorses as we were marched in here. Figured they'd come in handy."
"Good old Lizzie. Didn't think a guy from Brooklyn could recognize a horse."
"Look at me. I'm a regular Gene Autry. They went that way."
"Stop stow the comedy, you crumb bums. These four-legged jeeps gotta get us to that weapons lab. Or else. Now get moving."
"When I joined the Commandos, they never tell me there'd be days like this."
"Ride, you howlers! Put your backs into it! Don't stop for anything. This is it! This is the payoff! Wahoo!"
But as luck would have it, on the road to the Weapons Development Center...
"Look, men on horseback! What can it mean?"
"Shoot first and then ask questions."
"Stay back, boys. Just let old Reb handle this.
It's this way, the way James Stewart would have done it."
"Dumbcough! Stop taking the tank! I cannot hold the gun steady."
"Glad I see this extra TNT. I had a hunch it'd come in handy."
Psst! Bullseye!
Now, on the little old weapons center. Later that day in the heavily guarded Weapons Development Center.
"Sentries are not supposed to smoke on duty. But what harm can it do? No one would dare attack us."
Gosh, I hope we didn't hit him too hard. A thing like that could make a man swear off smoking. And deep inside the top-secret Nazi establishment, "We are getting close to the development of an atomic bomb. I can feel it. As soon as the heavy water is unloaded from the tank cars, we'll know for sure. Those dampener rods keep our atomic pile within the safety range. They must never be removed." Then suddenly, with the force and impact of a thundering tornado, the Commandos strike.
"Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We give up! Give up! To Commando swine? Never! I'll shoot them down like dogs."
"Guess again, Fritz. These dogs have fangs."
"Stop! You don't know what you are doing! You must not remove those rods!"
"Says who? Your little experiment is going to come to an end. Here and now, mind her. Attaboy is. If they don't want these things removed, that means we remove them, right? And we'll blame well sure. Make sure that they never finish this little weapons test. Whatever these gizmos were, they're just a pile of junk by now, and that suits me fine."
"You have ruined months, years of work, you're savages!" "Yeah, you are savages, all of you! You have interfered with the triumph of Nazi science."
"Savages, are we? Was it us that invented slave labor, concentration camps? Is it us just trying to conquer the world?"
"Himmel! What are you going to do with us?"
"Stop trembling, you jellyfish. I wouldn't waste good bullets on you. That is, unless you refuse to tell us savages where the heavy water of yours is stored."
It is in the railroad cars, yards and tank cars."
Leaving the Nazi scientists to their own devices, Fury's howlers soon locate their objectives. "These are the cars we're after. So what are we waiting for?"
"We ain't waiting, Reb."
"Oh, what are we waiting for?"
"We ain't waiting, Reb."
Just lit the few. Reb just lit the. See, there's too many characters. There's like 15 characters. There's like 15 guys on the team. And half the time, I can't like identify which ones are which, but I can only identify based on their hair color. But sometimes, like, the hair color is, like, miscolored, but anyway, Rip, just lit the fuse. Take cover, you howlers, now!
Wahoo!
Old Dum-Dum just take shelter in this bunker for a spell. I don't walk around while it's raining tank cars without my umbrella.
What is in Americana?
Nazis! What rock did you two worms crawl out of? Okay, I know when I'm not wanted. Don't expect me to turn around so sudden, did ya?
Come, lad.
That must be the only word they teach you, creeps. Okay, drop your guns and get lost. Hey, so that's why the bunker was there. For the high brass to watch the V2s go up. Speaking of V2s, it sort of seems like a shame to let that baby just sit there without paying it some attention. If I aim this fuel truck just right, it ought to hit those oil cans right on target.
Wahoo!
Well, what do you know? Old Dum-Dum strikes again.
Hey, Sarge, how about lending the guy a hand? No!
Come, Dino, grab a walrus face and get moving. We don't want to miss the sub that's waiting for us. And if you drop him, make sure he lands on his thick skull. Sarge, how come you're so full of the milk of human kindness? Finally reaching the coast, the Howling Commandos find a hidden life raft which the German underground have left for them. And then, Dino, put that chopper away. You can stop playing soldier now. There ain't a Nazi for miles around. I know, but if any of the newsreel photographers are watching, I bet I'll look as heroic as I'll get out. Last time I ever get stuck with a bunch of clowns in my squad. Heck, Sarge, if not for us clowns, who'd you yell at all the time?
Shut up, soldier.
I see something moving ahead. It better be what I hope it is. It is, our sub!
Glory be, we're going home!
Meanwhile, back at the newly wrecked Weapons Development Center, the atomic pile, without its restraining safety rods, finally reaches critical mass. And the installation, so vitally important to the Nazis' war effort, containing countless plans for newer and more devastating weapons, goes up in one final awesome explosion, as a strange mysterious mushroom cloud rises from the site, like a symbolic omen of the crushing defeat which is in store for the Third Reich. Editor's note: it is a known fact that Adolf Hitler ordered an end to all atomic experiments before the end of the war. Could this have been the real reason? In case you're worrying, we made it back to home base without getting too seasick, but we didn't stay there long, because Happy Sam had another little picnic lined up for the Howlers and me. Tell you all about it next issue. Be here, that's an order. In the end. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.